In the grand tapestry of Greek mythology, few figures loom as enigmatic and terrifying as Minos, the legendary king of Crete. Today we delve deep into the myths and legends that surround Minos, exploring his rise to power, his fateful encounter with the gods, and the curse that ultimately led to his downfall. Join us as we uncover the secrets of the mighty king and the labyrinth that echoed with his legacy. Long ago, in the heart of the Aegean Sea, nestled amidst the waves and winds of legend, lay the island of Crete. Here, in the golden age of human history, lived a great king named Minos. His lineage, they say, could be traced back to a most unusual beginning. According to the ancient tales, his mother, Princess Europa, was the daughter of the king of Phoenicia. One day, while wandering along the seashore, she encountered a snow-white bull grazing on the beach. Unbeknownst to her, this was no ordinary animal, but the mighty Zeus himself, king of the gods, who had been smitten by the princess's beauty. To win her favor, he had transformed into the form of a majestic bull. Intrigued by the creature's magnificence, Europa approached it, unaware that her life was about to change forever. As she reached out to stroke its flanks, the bull suddenly leaped forward, gently nudging her with his horns. Then, with a speed that defied belief, he carried her away from the shore and plunged into the sea. Across the waves, over the foam, they journeyed until they reached the shores of Crete. There, the bull, true to his divine nature, shifted back into the form of Zeus, and thus began a tale of love, legacy, and kingship. Their union led to the birth of King Minos, destined to rule the island of Crete with wisdom and power. As he ascended to the throne, Minos yearned for something more, a divine seal of approval, a confirmation of his right to rule. He turned his prayers to Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea, beseeching him to send forth a sacred bull for sacrifice, an offering to establish his claim to the kingdom. Poseidon granted his request, but with a twist of fate. He sent a magnificent white bull, its hide gleaming like polished ivory, but with one crucial condition: the bull was to be sacrificed, its life offered up to the depths of the sea. However, when Minos laid eyes on the creature, his heart was filled with a sudden greed. How could he part with such a magnificent beast? And so he broke his vow, deciding to keep the bull instead of sacrificing it. Enraged by this act of defiance, Poseidon cursed Minos's wife, Queen Pasiphae, a woman of unparalleled beauty and grace. She would, against her will, fall deeply in love with the very bull that should have been sacrificed, and thus the seeds of tragedy were sown. Bound by duty and desire, Queen Pasiphae sought the help of the ingenious craftsman Daedalus, who devised a plan to fulfill her twisted fate. He crafted a hollow wooden cow, perfectly shaped to resemble the sacred animal, and when it was complete, Pasiphae stepped inside and was concealed from view. The queen's secret was safe within the hollowed beast. Soon her tryst with the bull was accomplished, and from this unholy union came a creature of myth, the Minotaur, half man, half bull, a monster of immense power and insatiable hunger. Minos, upon learning of his wife's actions and the birth of their monstrous son, was filled with horror and shame. He ordered Daedalus to construct a labyrinth beneath the earth, a place of twists and turns so intricate that none could find their way out. There the Minotaur was imprisoned, hidden from the world, yet its presence haunting the kingdom. But the monster's hunger could not be ignored. And so it was decreed that every 9 years, young men and women from conquered lands would be sent to the labyrinth as sacrifices, lost forever in the maze of the Minotaur's lair. And so Minos became a king both feared and revered. His power was absolute, but his legacy was tarnished by the monstrous burden he carried. In the annals of time, historians and scholars still debate the true nature of Minos. Was he a man of flesh and blood, a historical figure who walked the earth millennia ago? Or was he a figment of the collective imagination, a symbol of an age when gods and mortals intertwined in the tapestry of existence? The legend of Minos echoes through the ages, reminding us of the complexities of power, the burdens of legacy, and the enduring power of myth and history. Thank you for joining us today. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to show your support. Until next time, may your days be filled with wonder and your nights with dreams of adventure.